Okay, guys, can you hit me on FVC2?
Yeah, firm.
Okay, cool. So we're just going to map our targets for the two air bases that we have to bomb. Step point 6 and step point 7. Onjin for the first one, and Taetan with the second one. So we're going to be. I'm going to target the Fansong and the Spoon Rest at both air bases, just in case the Sayed guys don't take it down. But we'll see what happens. And the rest is going to be up to you guys. See how you go. 0.6. So I'm just going to map my targets. Stuck. Again.
Warhawk 4 is ready to launch.
Yeah, copy that. Are you guys going to take off at 7:21, I think it is? So that is 92.
Hey, Cat, clock's still moving.
Oh shit, is it? Hang on. Stop now?
Nope, still moving. It's halted now.
Okay, cool. '91. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, how are we doing this, Stuck? You ready?
Yes.
So we managed to stop the clock, which is good. So I think if I can see if those guys are ready, we'll start the clock up and we can spawn in. So you guys ready to? Are you actually spawned into the cockpit yet or not?
No, we're waiting for you to clear us in.
Okay, we're good. We're good to go. So we're going to. I'll start the clock and let's go for it.
All right, Warhawk 4.
Roger. This is Jackal 5. Okay, Stark, we're gonna load in, man. You got your loadout correct? Everything the
Yep.
way you want it?
Just reconning now.
Copy. Okay, the clock has started. We've got plenty of time. Our start takeoff time is 7:22, so we'll have to wait till that time comes. So let's log in and warm up the TGPs and what have you.
Okay, loading to ramp.
Roger that. Take your time. We've got plenty of time.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, we've got 4 of us here. Stark and I are running the DAD mission. We've got Buttons and Panzer running the escort mission for the SAD flight. So the SAD flight's leaving at 7:20, followed closely by Buttons and who's flying escort. And then we'll be taking off. DAD mission will be taken off at 7:22. Okay, ready to unlock the idle detent. That'll be 75%. And bring the throttle back to idle. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is the first time we're doing a test run of this mission. To see what's going to happen in the event which we're going to run. This is the same event. We're running SAD, DAD, Escort Flights, CAS flights, and also TASMO flights, where we're going to attack the Kuznetsov Carrier. So we're testing all parts of the mission before we actually launch it officially, just to see what can happen and all the problems, issues that are associated with this. Whether we need to up the defences or knock them back a bit. So this should be interesting. All right, so I'm going to power up the TGP because that takes the longest thing to get going. Set up the pointer and load the data cartridge. That's the Onjin Air Base Anti-Aircraft Defence Battalion. So hopefully the SAAD mission flight will take down the Fansong and the spoon rest there. If they don't, we could be in trouble. Added to that, there should be enemy fighters over the area, or pretty close to the area once we get there. So that's where we're counting on Buttons and Panzer to engage those fighters which are coming off the carrier, and hopefully they deal with them fairly well. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to set my air-to-air. So I'm carrying JSOWs. Surprise. Stark's carrying GBU 54s. So I'm just setting up the JSOWs, set the parameters. Okay, just going to set the frag envelope once the TGP powers up. Radio check on Victor 16.
Warhawk 4, check in Victor.
Copy that. Loud and clear. Are you there? Victor 16. Copy.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Copy that. I'm going to switch to 17.
Copy that.
Victor 17.
All right.
Radio check on Victor 17.
I think I'm ready.
So Stark, we're going to set our VHF channel to 17 rather than 15.
Okay.
Buttons will be 16, so if we do need to talk to them, we just switch to VHF 16 or talk to them on UHF 6, because we go to UHF for the AWAC channel UHF 6, so
Copy.
we can talk to them on that as well if you have to.
VHF 17.
UHF, VHF 17. You probably can't hear me
Got
because
it.
you don't have the OVC working, so it doesn't matter. That's cool. Can you hear me at all?
I hear you in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, just TeamSpeak. But
Hear you
can't-
somewhere. TeamSpeak, I guess.
Yeah, but you can't hear the radios, can you? Like going through the game itself.
No.
Yeah,
When I
that's-
press page down and end, I can hear my mic keying.
yeah. No, we'll sort it out. We're just going to spend some time together and go through it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see it being a major problem.
Doesn't help that I don't really understand it either.
Well, if we had the thing port forward, it wouldn't be an issue. But I think we
Okay.
can do it without having to do that. So we'll just have to go through it.
Last year I went into my router settings and tried to apply some ports.
Yeah, you got to know how to set up a static IP first. That's it.
Right.
So, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out.
Okay.
Now I'm ready to go.
Me too.
Clock time is 14 minutes past 7. Our takeoff time is 7:22. So we've got 7 minutes to go.
No worries.
Warhawk, this is Jackal 5-1 on BH16.
Warhawk.
We're all good
I
to go.
watched your Harrier video the other day.
Yeah, we got a takeoff time of
Don't know how you
21
land that thing,
after,
man.
so we're going to be hopping down there in the next couple of minutes.
Yep, you're at 7:21, I think it was, isn't it?
Affirm.
Copy. So we'll be firing. We're on schedule here. We're should be good to go for 7:22.
We're off for pull.
Yeah, just talking to Buttons.
It's on ground. This is Warhawk 4. We're
He's
ship
ready.
S16
He's
is the
on
midfield
schedule.
taxiway. We're looking at taxi runway 02 with information call.
He's ready to go at 7:21.
Good afternoon. Warhawk 4, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Jaguar 6-4 F-16, taxiing, Foxtrot. Good
Copy that,
afternoon.
give
Jackal
way to
5,
Jaguar.
you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Warhawk 4 F-16, taxiing, Foxtrot.
This is pretty cool, man. So what we were saying about the Harrier?
Harrier?
Yeah,
I watched your video.
yeah.
Jaguar 6,
I don't know how you
Porsche
land that thing.
F-16.
It's so
Request
difficult.
taxi.
Good afternoon.
Just
Oh.
Jaguar 6,
so
you are
tight
number 1
for
for
room.
departure. Taxi,
Oh, you mean when I
Foxtrot, and hold
VTOLed
short. Runway 02 left.
Say again?
When I VTOLed it, when
Jaguar 6,
When you
taxiing.
VTOLed it onto the carrier, yeah, I was impressed. Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's tough. Added to that, it's also a bug there. So you notice when I just touch down, it sort of leaps forward.
I saw that,
That's
yes.
a bug.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing you can do about it. I mean, I'm trying to get it as smooth as I can. I sort of lower it, gradually, but it still jumps forward. It's a pain in the ass. So hopefully one day they'll fix that. But yeah, no, it's more difficult to flight to VTOL that. I can tell you honestly, it's actually harder to VTOL that in BMS than it is to do it in DCS.
wow.
So, and not too many people can do it, like that. I don't see too many people with VTOLing.
No.
You can take off reasonably okay.
Oh, that takeoff with the heavy load was fantastic. It just disappeared off the end of the carrier. I didn't think he was going to come back up.
Yeah, it was pretty low. That's really pushing the limit. You should not be able to take off, with that load, especially off a carrier, off a short runway as well. You're just not going fast enough. So that's
Warhawk 4,
why I have a
taxi,
technique where I
Foxtrot,
use,
and hold short.
Syntec
Runway 02 left.
to give me 50.
Warhawk 4,
50
taxi
straight away.
Foxtrot, hold short 02 left.
All right.
So, because otherwise, if you were trying to do it by the keyboard, you got to push it once, then you got to wait. It sort of takes seconds to move at just 10 degrees.
Really?
So with the voice attack, you can hit a button, map it, so it does it rapidly. Sort of repeats the same thing 6 times.
Sure.
So it's still slow, but it gets you.
Cobra
quicker than,
2, Porsche
trying to
F-16s.
fly.
Request taxi.
Good afternoon. Cobra 2, you are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Jackal 5-4 F-16, taxiing, Foxtrot. Jackal 5, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position.
We're number 3.
Give way to Warhawk 4 F-16, taxiing, Foxtrot. Jaguar 6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 35310. Jackal 5, taxi, Foxtrot, and hold short. Runway 02 left.
Roll. We've been given permission to roll, so we're going to roll.
Jericho 5-3, taxi, Foxtrot,
Oh, yeah.
and then hold
Hold
short,
short, runway
runway 02
two.
left.
Okay, taxi. Jericho 5, taxiing.
Cobra 2, taxi, Foxtrot, and then hold short, runway 02 left. Cobra 2, taxiing.
Nearly crashed into AI then, that was close.
This is cool, man. I love all these jets. All, you know, this is
Warhawk
Jets
4-1,
for rides.
contact tower for takeoff. Switch 35310.
Warhawk 4, switch to tower.
switch to the tower. Okay, he's going to switch to the tower. I think once we airborne, we can switch to channel 6, and I should better talk to him across that.
Copied.
There goes the SAD flight. So we're coming up on 7:20, so we're on time. So what we'll do is we'll try to get up to 24,000 feet,
Copy.
and we'll do it not so rapidly this time. Probably do it. The main thing is to get up there and be cruising at about 300, between 350 and 370, something like that.
Got it.
It'll be around there.
Bulldog 1, push tower. Bulldog 1, line up, 4 ship, 4, in.
So it looks like he's like, I think, I'm not sure if that's buttons out the front there and Panzer, probably.
Jericho 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 3531.
Switch and departure.
Warhawk 4-3, Amy Tower, weight 340 at 9 knots, runway 02 left. You're clear for takeoff. Warhawk 4-1, contact departure. Jericho 5, hold short.
Okay, we're holding
2, airborne.
We're on schedule to take off.
Jericho 5, Amy Tower, weight 340 at 7 knots, runway 02 left. You're clear for takeoff.
Four, airborne. Bulldog 1, push departure.
Okay, I'm going to take off.
Jericho 5-3,
So,
Amy Tower,
Copy
weight
that.
340 at 8 knots, runway 02 left. You're clear for
Yeah,
takeoff.
clearance.
rotating. Keep this smooth.
Are you up, Kev?
Yeah, I'm airborne. Report airborne.
Oh no, I'm taking off parallel to another jet.
Jackal 5, aiming departure. Depart heading 245. Resume on navigation.
2, in position. 2, airborne.
It was reckless. Had to take off and get away from him.
Okay, so I'm heading to step point 2, which sort of doubles back on itself a bit. So, but that's mainly to save
4, airborne.
time. It makes us a little bit late. Gives us a bit of separation between us and the escort flight. So, I'm gonna just go through the step point 2, step point 3, so on.
Copy.
I'm at 9,000 feet. Probably going a bit too fast. Cut it back.
4, in position.
So the main thing is get up to 24,000 feet. We'll probably end up doing that over the airbase, actually, the way we're going. Switching to channel 6.
Chalice 1, be advised. Hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 278 125.
Is that for the AWACS?
Yeah, it's AWACS, but also a tactical as well, so they should be able to hear me.
Feel the load on this aircraft.
Yeah, carrying a bit of weight, man.
Chalice 1, be advised. Hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 280 124.
7 miles to step point 2, then I'm going to...
Chalice 1, Warhawk 4, 3 ship F-16s checking in on your frequency. Bullseye 193075, passing through Angels 9. Request initial picture.
Warhawk 4-1, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Picture clear for Warhawk 4.
Jackal 5-1, can you hear me? Jackal 5-1 on UHF 6, can you hear me?
Jack 5, Warhawk 4, hear you loud and clear.
Copy. Okay, moving to step point 3. This will just turn us around and go back the other way and fly over the place. So I'm at 18,000 now. My speed's
Chalice
50,
1,
but
radar contact. Bullseye 281 121 26,000. Two, in position.
okay, my wing man's on my
4, roger.
moving up to 18,000. Switching to step 4.
Copy.
Chalice 1, be advised. Hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 2, 6, 5, 9,
My
6.
wingman's communicating.
Roger. Oh, Panzer must have bombed out. Okay, I'm on a climb to step point 4, 96 miles out, so we're heading in the direction of the air bases.
Okay.
I'll just go on to full afterburners, going straight to 24,000 at nose up 10 degrees. Once I get there, I'm going to level out to 350. Give me a
Chalice
chance to catch
1,
up.
be advised. Hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 2, 6, 6, 9, 7.
So I'll keep my speed at about 350 knots until you catch up.
Okay.
Maybe I'll reduce it to 300, something like that.
Four, in position.
Chalice 1, be advised. Hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 2, 6, 6, 9, 7. Bulldog 1, kick it out.
2, moving out.
I wonder how they're going.
3,
4.
I'm ready for steer point 5.
Oh, really?
I'm 2 miles from steer point 4, apparently.
You are?
2, in position.
I'm on
Could be
step
reading
point
it wrong.
4. I'm 81 miles away from step point 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What are you on? You on step point 4 or step point 5? I can't see.
Steer point 4.
And how many miles to step point 4 on your screen? I think I can see you here.
Chalice 1, radar contact. Bullseye 2, 7, 3, 9, 7, 26,000.
You're at about 18,000 feet, right?
Yes, 17.
Yeah. Okay. So I can see you on the thing. You're behind me. So you must
I'm,
be.
on, I'm on top of steer point 4 now. I need to switch to 5.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, I might need to check that flight path out for that jet because there seems to be a discrepancy.
Okay, now I'm 62 miles from steer point 5.
Right.
4, in position.
I'm only 14,000, so I'm going to climb.
Yeah. Yeah, you're out.
You reckon about
Huh?
23,000, you reckon?
Well, 21, over 21,000 at least because
Bulldog
you're
1, go box.
to AAA.
Bulldog 1, go box.
So 24,000 is pretty
2, going box.
You can
3.
still get shot down by an SA2 if that
4.
fan song's still active, though. That's the thing.
Chalice 1, radar contact. Bullseye 2, 7, 2, 9, 0, 26,000.
So let me go in first. I'll try and take down
Okay.
the spoon rest and the fan songs in both. On the first airbase.
Warhawk 4-4, Chalice 1,
my,
nearest threat. Bullseye
I'll
2,
get my
6,
wingman to
6,
take out the second
9, 0, 26,000. Gold. Hostile. Brent. Su-33.
No, you're fine. You're back on my right. So and to my rear. So you're fine.
21,000.
Copy. I'm at 21. I'll move to 24.
Back off on the gas a little bit.
What's your speed?
270.
Okay. You want to bring the well, once you get to 24,000 or 23,000 or whatever it is, and you level out.
Chalice, 1, radar contact. Bullseye, 2, 6, 9, 8, 7, 26,000.
Okay.
In position.
Jaguar, 6, Chalice, 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 2, 9, 5, 2, 4, 25,000. In position. Jaguar, 6, Chalice, 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye, 2, 6, 8, 8, 5, 18,000. Warhawk, 4-4, Chalice, 1, contact confirmed hostile. ID to 233.
Go get 'em, boys.
Switching to air for a while. Paranoid.
Yeah, it's a good idea to keep a track on that anyway. I'm in nav mode most of the time until I get close. There's no point of being in the other mode until you're about 25 miles away.
Okay.
Warhawk, 4-4, Chalice,
I think I'm going to
1,
switch from
contact
steer point
confirmed
5 to
hostile. ID
99
to
when I get
233.
closer.
Yep, copy.
Jaguar, 6, Chalice, 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 310. 2, 3, 21,000. Chalice, 1, Chalice, 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye, 2, 6, 7, 7, 1, 16,000.
Okay, so I'm aiming directly at step point 6. I'm 45 miles out.
Okay.
You see the contrails on the left?
Oh yes.
I think that's the other flight.
Warhawk 4 engaging 4 ship 230, 264, 070, inches 22.
Copy that.
Jackal, 5-2, request permission to engage.
Yep.
Jaguar, 6, Chalice, 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye,
Jackal,
2,
5-4,
6,
request
8,
permission to
7,
engage.
4, 18,000. 2, you got it. Chalice, 1, Chalice,
4.
1, be advised. Threat aircraft
4,
bullseye,
we'll go.
2, 6, 8,
Wow, it's a
7,
lot of comms.
5, 18,000.
It's going. It's
Two, keep
crazy,
shot.
man. It's going crazy.
Okay, Fox 3 times 2, cranking right.
Okay, line up on my first target.
I'm just coming into maximum range. JIZ is up.
Copy.
Gonna wait.
I'm just about JZ.
Jaguar, 6, Chalice, 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 3, 1, 5, 2, 0, 13,000. Chalice 1, Chalice 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 32523, 19,000. Warhawk 4, Chalice 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye.
What's that?
2,
Oh,
6,
shit.
4, 7, 1, 20,000.
Look at it. Beautiful. I wonder whose that one is. Okay, we're getting ready to fire.
Four, engage defensive.
Jaguar 6, Chalice 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye. 2,
Jackal,
6,
5-4.
0, 6, 3, 18,000. Cruiser. Warhawk 4, Chalice 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 29520, 25,000. Cruiser. Cruiser. 2. Engaging 233, 10 o'clock, low.
I got a
Bulldog
SU-27
1,
on
Bulldog
the
1, 1.
red flag.
Engage, MiG-29.
2,
Bullseye, 2, 6, 0, 7, 6, 25,000. Bulldog 1, you are shooter. Bulldog 1,
Something wrong. I
defensive.
can't get my missiles off.
Bulldog 1-4, Bulldog
Bombs.
1-3, engage MiG-29s, bullseye 260, 76, 25,000. Bulldog 1-4, you are shooter. 3, Wilco. 2, Roger. 3, 4, 4, you got it.
I've got a problem.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Can't release my bombs.
1,
They
keep
won't
shot.
pickle. I'm too close now. I'm going to push forward to steer point 6.
2, engage defensive.
Copy.
2, pitfall.
Powered on.
Engaging 233, 5 o'clock, low.
I got a missile on
3,
my ass.
pitfall.
4, pitfall.
Bulldog 1,
Pitfall.
Bulldog 1-1. Engage,
He got me. Mayday, mayday. Ejecting. Hey, you still going there, Stuck?
Still going, but my bombs won't pickle. They
Oh,
won't
right.
release.
Okay.
I don't know what I've done.
Is the master arm on?
Master arms on.
Yeah. And it just won't pickle. That's a bit
Won't
strange.
pickle.
Were you
Miss.
on autopilot?
Ah, hold on.
You got to keep it fairly level.
I've been hit. I've been hit.
You've been hit. Okay.
I'm going to check my controls, make sure my pickle button's actually there.
Right. So how we do, boys? You still there?
No, it's lost. It's lost the configuration.
What has?
The pickle button's not there.
Oh, it's not connected.
No.
Oh shit.
Everything else except the pickle.
Just the
So
one,
typical.
the one that you need the most.
Oh, what a bastard.
What is the pickle? What's the pickle on the keyboard?
I'm not sure. I assign it to my stick.
Oh yeah, but it should be. You should still have a default mapping on the
I
keyboard.
think I
Somewhere.
can't remember what it is. Let's have a look.
I don't know what it is. I've never used it.
Oh my god, how embarrassing! It's a space bar.
Is it?
Oh fuck.
Weapon release. Yeah, space bar.
Oh my god.
Oh well, at least you know
I'll,
what it
I'll,
was.
I'll reassign it anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Are you out of the thing? Do you want to drag us up into Flight 1 folder?
Okay.
See what they're up to. I don't want to pull out and if they're still flying.
Okay.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Buttons is dead.
Is he dead?
Pans are still up.
Oh, that's cool. Can you drag me up into the? Can you just take us up, drag me up into the Flight 1 folder? Before I've got to stay in here just in case.
You were moved.
Hey boys,
User joined your channel.
Okay.
I think Panzer's still flying.
I ejected. I'm parachuting at the moment.
Okay, but I think Panzer's still flying.
That's cool. I got shot down, but I got me J cells off, so we'll see what happens. So how'd you go with the? Sounds like you're having fun from what I could hear. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Seemed like a lot of airplanes.
Was there? Well,
Yeah.
Maybe maximum of 8.
Yeah, but if all 8 come in at the same time, that's kind of a problem.
I think I had them scheduled to leave. Like there was they definitely the second flight leaves about a minute or 2 minutes after the first one. It's not much
Well,
time really.
I know there were 2 flights up, and it looked like the seed guys were way ahead of everybody else.
Right.
Right, so we hadn't even gotten to steer point 5, and they were already inside the SA-2 circle coming out.
Right. Well, I was over the first airbase on Onjin, and I got shot down by an SA-2. So obviously they didn't take out the fan song.
Yeah, so there's a couple things, right? If the seed's like 4 minutes ahead of us, and they're coming out, they're drawing anything that's in the air out with them.
Yeah.
So that spacing that you were creating as the mission creator kind of gets messed up because essentially they're in a parade, right? They're just all following the seed flight out.
Yeah.
And I have to look at TAC view, but it definitely seemed like there were like 2 4 ships or a 2 ship and a 4 ship. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Well, we can have a look at that. What's Panzer doing? Is he
But
still engaged? Is he?
I think I'm assuming he's still flying. He's still fighting. But But yeah, also I got no RWR of the missile, so maybe that's the
No RWR.
the ER version.
What?
Yeah, just an update.
Yeah,
I'm still flying.
Okay, cool. What you?
Panzer, I'm going to drag you to a quiet space here. Hold on.
Okay, cool.
Actually, Cav, you drag Panzer to a quiet place.
Oh, well, Stark can do that.
Want to go to flight 2?
No, just drag Panzer.
I guess what I'm saying is Panzer doesn't need us yakking in his ear.
Yeah, he's probably stressed out. Yeah, drag us up into the other folders there, into the lounge or something.
You were moved. User joined your channel.
There we go.
There you
That's easier to do it that way.
Yeah.
But so anyway, yeah, so I've made
User
that
was
change
moved to
in
your
the
channel.
code for
Hey, Panzer.
all right.
User left your channel.
Alrighty, so what now?
Are you finished?
Yep, I'm finished. I mean, there was not much activity. I mean, all the enemy. I mean, there was not much red air left, so I
Right.
just decided that everyone was fine. So I just decided to bug out.
Oh, okay, cool. So you didn't get shot down. That's great.
Yep. I mean, although the first I was flying as number 3, and the computer got stuck, and turns out it crashed in that time. Like, went straight down, so I
Right.
had to rejoin again.
Oh, okay. I saw you logging out. That's cool. That was pretty good, though. Overall, it was pretty. That was really good. So I'm gonna end the mission.
Alrighty.
And let's have a look. Oh. So, what was the total? Panzer. You got 1 kill, Panzer, according to this.
Yep. 3 launches and killed.
Yeah. 1 kill. Where's Buttons? Buttons got 1 kill. So, then his wingman got two kills. So you're down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So you got them all, which you said you did. There was no enemy.
Yeah, I mean, none showed on the RWR. I also tried like the multiple tagging the multiple enemies, checking with the TGP, and then
Yeah,
the
you got them all.
IFF
You got
as
them all,
well.
man.
Nothing.
Mission accomplished, really. That was good.
All right, sounds good.
User
think
was
so.
moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Okay. So, guys, I just posted the results on Discord.
Yep.
I'm not sure what's showing up on your event list, but it was pretty good. You got all the enemy fighters were shot down.
Nice work.
Buttons.
Oh, I think that's the AI guys.
Well, yeah, they got the majority of them. The AI got what? I think you got Button. You got 1. Panzer got 1, and the AI got the rest. But they also did, there's a lot of them shot down too. So that's cool. I got 9 kills.
And 254 misses. How do you do that?
I think I'm not sure what that is. I think I don't know how that works.
Also, the math is pretty interesting. 6 hits, 254 misses for 150% hit rate. That's some special math right there.
Yeah. Well, let's see what I got. I hit SA2. No, yeah, I got down by an SA2, and I got a A12 R77. That must have been from a MiG. That was
That's a
bullshit
MiG.
me. I got the fan song. Beautiful. and I got the spoon rest, but I still got taken out by a bloody. Okay. I think what happened was I think I got shot down by the second airbase SA2 because that would have the fan songs still would have been active. So that was pretty good though. Overall, that was all right. That was impressive, man. I saw a jet come sailing past me, a ball of flame. I wasn't too sure whether it was a friendly or a bloody. It was an enemy. It looked pretty cool. There were contrails going all over the place.
It was pretty good. And I also saw the MiG-29 launch that thing at me because when I had him targeted, I opened up the TGP.
Yeah.
And he just fired a missile. It was so cool. But I mean, it was scary as well. I was like, oh shit, time to break off.
Yeah. Well, I saw the SA2 coming up from the ground, from the airbase, and I tried to put my 3.9 line on it, but it didn't help. It got me.
Nice shades.
But I got all of this stuff on stream, so I'll.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try and fix something with the RWR. I got to go look at that code again.
Yeah, what happened with the RWR?
Nothing happened with the RWR.
Well, it wouldn't work.
There was no indication that there was a missile in the air.
Oh, okay. It wasn't sort of. Oh shit.
No.
So it wasn't.
It wasn't anything.
You couldn't see. It wasn't even on the screen.
It wasn't anything. There wasn't a little chirp that something was tracking you.
Yeah.
And there sure as heck wasn't a giant M that says, "Hey, by the way, an AA-12 got launched at you.
Oh shit.
Maybe you want to do something."
Is that bit of code they were talking about on the forums?
It is, but I've changed that, so I don't know why that is.
Right.
Yeah, I got shot down with no warning.
Gotta double check it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I changed those parameters today, I think.
Well, I actually tested it, right? I changed it and then ran a dogfight and then had Su-27 shoot at me.
Yeah.
And it worked there. I don't know.
So it's not showing
just don't
on
know.
the RWR. It's not showing up as like you're not seeing 29 or 27.
No. You'll see the search radar. What you won't see is the M, the missile.
Right. Oh, okay.
So you have no idea that there's a missile in the area.
Okay. Well, the alert's not going off either.
No, nothing's going on. There was literally nothing. It was just like, hey, there's the first group's turning cold. There's a second group coming in. There might be an opportunity to get a couple missiles off and then try and get out because, and Panzer, you can correct me, but I don't think we had our separation set yet. I think you were flying right under me when I got blown up.
I did notice that. Like I was just flying. Like I mean, yeah, I did see you get blown up. Like I literally saw where the place where it exploded. It was pretty cool.
So we didn't have the separation that we needed there.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I turned up to anyway. I think my turn radius was too small. Is that what we're supposed to say in this case?
Nah, it's not. So this really doesn't have to do with turn radius or rate. If you turn defensive, right? Because that's what they had shot at you and you were defensive. That was your call. Then essentially you should be coming generally in my direction. There'll be a good 30 degrees one way or the other, depending upon the geometry of the missile shot. But generally speaking, you should be going cold. At that point, I would be going out, right? So what we lost in the first engagement, because we weren't really set up yet, was the time it would take for me to turn cold to hot, which is not insubstantial. That could have your circle, which would then put you and me over top of each other at the midpoint of the racetrack. You know what I mean? That long leg. Instead of you and me being at the ends, you're only a quarter of the way through. I am then half of the way through. And so we're somewhere on the midpoint of the long leg. At that point, I can't turn cold anymore because you're too close. You can't really support that. And it's not it's just a geometry thing, right? It's a geometry thing because we never actually got into our racetrack. You went in and were immediately engaged, and I was right behind you and had no ability to really eat up time and distance with a turn.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay, you guys interested in doing the attack on the Kuznetsov?
Yes.
Sure.
Panzer, you know how to use harpoons?
Yeah, I think I do. I did use them once,
Okay.
but that was just a training mission, and I just fired, and they hit. And that's it. Never used them again.
Yeah. They're not there.
That's about how you do it.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, that's about it. I just leave it to the defaults. I don't muck around with anything like It's they seem to work fine on the default settings. It's just a question of powering them on when you want to fire them. You got to wait 10 seconds for them to, for the if you switch to the, I think it's the weapons screen. There's a message that goes off once the thing is ready to fire, and that's when you pickle them. So it's just a bit tricky, but I think that the main thing with it is trying to get them off so that you're within range. I think you come into range about 60 miles out, and the trick is to get them off before you get within the range of the ships, because they'll shoot you down otherwise. So yeah, you got say. So I think I'm still working it out, but I think the range is between 60 miles and 45 to 50 miles is like a safe zone. If you get them off before that, you should be fine. But we can run that now if you want, just to try it out. Now this one
I
here,
would love to, but I think I have to go now.
you got to go. Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
No worries at all.
Okay.
That
Good
was
game.
great, Panzer. Good job, man.
Thanks, man. And it was really fun flying with you guys. I really hope to do this again next Saturday, I guess, or is it?
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do it we're gonna keep drilling until we get it sussed, and then try and pull a few more guys in so we can at least get them familiar with what we're trying to do. Then we'll probably run this event, and try and get a bit more people involved. I think the more we've got, the more, the more this event will work. So this is pretty good with 4. We've done 4 this time. So Eddie's usually here, but he's not here tonight. So yeah, that was great. Thanks for turning up, man. That was great.
Thanks,
my
man.
pleasure. It was really fun. All right.
No worries, man.
No worries, man. And take care, everyone. And actually, before I do that, how am I supposed to exit a channel on TeamSpeak? Is it just a right click and then just something?
How do you what?
Did you quit? Is connections exit?
No. Well, yeah.
Alright.
You just close the window. It'll kick you out.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
All right, I'll see you guys
Okay,
later.
man. Just bookmark the server. Add it to your bookmark so you can find it next time. Easy.
Got it.
Okay. So I'm going to connect to the server again. And we'll run this Kuznetsov exercise, which is no enemy jets, just the task force. But
Okay.
I don't think you've run this button.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm editing XMLs now.
Okay.
It's in there. I don't know. When you did it, did you just copy and paste, including the stupid line thing? I didn't think you needed the line part. Do you need the line part?
No, what did I do? No, I just edited.
You did just the parts inside the greater than and less than parts, right?
The 30 and the they're just tags.
Yeah,
right? So you don't muck around with that. So it's just
listen,
the numbers.
I don't know, but okay. So I actually put instead of 9. That's probably the part where it's not working?
Yeah. So I
leave that off.
With let's have a look. See if I'll just pull it up just so I know what I'm talking about. Now, which one is it? Where is it? Oh shit! I have to find it again. It's in the data folder. data, Terra data, and under objects. And it was what I did was I backed up the Falcon 4 RCD XML file. So I made a copy of it, and then altered the other one, the original. So I opened this in Notepad++.
No, I got it. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I got to do. And I think it's just the stuff in the greater than less than part. I don't need to add anything else. It really just changes those values from 9 to 30.
Yeah.
Except for one
now,
of them.
what sort of editor did you use?
Notepad.
Notepad or Notepad++?
Just Notepad.
Okay. It should work, I think.
Yeah, it should. I mean, I had it the instead of 9 part on there. Maybe that did something.
Yeah. So what did you change it to? From 9 to 30 or something? Or there was different values?
It was 9 to 30 for the AIM 120 and the AA 12, and then it was 9 to 45 for the AGM 54C. I think. 54A.
Was it to do with the beam width? Is that the one?
Has something to do with the beam width, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So in between, you've got beam width, with brackets around it, and then you've got
a new number, essentially. A number, that's the big change.
Yeah, a number, and then you've got another what we call a tag. It's like an HTML tag with a / on it. That's like the closing tag of that beam width tag.
Yeah. So the beam width, the greater than and less than sign.
Yeah. So the first tag, we call them tags. So beam width is the tag, and it has those less than and greater than symbols around them. And then the value between those two tags is 30. Now, if you're looking at it in a program like Notepad++, it's all coloured, so you can sort of see it quite clearly, whereas you won't see that in normal Notepad. It'll just be plain text. So that's why Notepad++ is...
Okay, well, you sold me. Because all you had to do is say, here's what you're going to see in Notepad++.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I just have Notepad or WordPad. Maybe try WordPad.
Yeah, well, Notepad should be okay. It's just that I think...
WordPad doesn't anything else. Yeah, I was just trying to get the fancy schmancy color stuff.
Yeah, the colors just make it a lot easier to follow, that's all. But yeah, so yeah, as long as you change those values, that should be fine. And then, yeah, that's all I did. So I'm not sure whether that was the problem. Is that all you did? Was there something different to the way you did it?
Well, I had after the tag, the comment instead of 9.
The comment. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think it really changes anything because the tag is closed. Right? So you got open tag, beam width, close tag, 30.0, open tag, forward stroke, beam width, close tag.
Yeah. Space
instead of 9. I think the instead of 9 is just a comment, and it's outside the tag, so nothing's looking at it because it's outside the tag.
Yeah, but that could cause problems. Because
apparently it might.
Yeah, it could cause problems mainly because it doesn't conform with the formatting, of XML. So it might think, what's this? It doesn't know what it is.
Anyway, I have to do this. So I'm literally on the last one here.
Yeah, so if you fix that, you'd be fine. I think it'd probably work. That
fine.
That might be the reason why it didn't work.
Yeah, we're hoping here.
Yeah.
All right, both.
I mean, XML's pretty strict in terms of the structure of the tags. If you get one of those tags wrong, it won't work. Sort of shits itself. Okay, so let's try out this Kuznetsov thing.
All right, they're both updated. Yep, ready to go. Okay. Fire it up. I'll be right there.
Right. Okay, so online.
So, before I forget, I just want to tell you, when you're doing the missions, we got someone much smarter than I needs to figure this out. Mm-hmm. And I think that's you. What happens when you have the AI guys wanting to take off in a very prescriptive, regimented way, and when you have human guys who are like, my flight's ready to go, right? I'll see you guys in the air. Oh, wait a minute. I'm the third flight to take off. If they don't know that taking off out of order is going to screw up the AI guys, half your flights aren't going to take off.
Well, when you get the call, like when you're calling to the town, it tells you your third line, right? As long as you
I know that.
Yeah, as long as you stick to that.
The second
it should
somebody
work.
else doesn't know that and says, I'm leaving now.
Yeah, no.
Wait a minute, you were the third to take off. Doesn't matter. I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
Well, the second that happens, I think that's going to screw up the ATC.
Well, it doesn't. What happens though, if you, let's say, if you're the only one in the, let's say you're the squad leader or the flight leader of a, you've got three other jets of AI. If you take off early, they will try to take off at the same time as you, but if they can often get stuck in a queue, and they won't ever. You'll never see them. They'll be still on the ground.
Right. So something needs.
They'll be stuck.
Some thought needs to be given.
Those AI will be stuck in the queue if they get trapped in a bloody lineup, right? And they can't get. They just wait.
They'll just sit there. I've come home to dudes just sitting on the taxiway.
That's the one.
And you're like, why aren't you taking off?
So you
what
happened? Yeah, you can jump the queue, but you got to be smart in that you got to make sure there's nothing between, you and the other AI that enables them to get round. It's like there's space between, that you can all get out on that runway at the same time. But usually. Yeah. So if let's say you're trying to leave, let's say your takeoff time is 7:22, and you decide, stuff this, I'm leaving now, and at 7:20, that's fine. You can do that, but you've got to get to the hold line. You've got to make the call to the tower. The tower will say, hold. Then you've got to make another call, and that's when you jump the queue. And that's at that point, that is usually when the AI will start moving from their ramp. But if it's still, it's still quite a bit of time between when they're supposed to leave, they sometimes will just sit there. So it's a bit like, if you're close to the time, they will move once you get the call to take off. But generally, if you're going to take off early, you're basically going to be on your own. So get used to it.
Yeah.
So you can, it's just you got to be careful when you get, especially on this mission here, where you've got a lot of flights leaving, one after the other, and you jump the queue.
So one of the things I would mention is maybe it's better for half of those flights to take off from a different airbase.
Well, that's usually what happens, isn't it, in the normal campaign? You do have that.
Oh.
Yeah, you do. There's normally. There's you'll get escorts coming from like they leave from Osan, and they're going to escort your flight from Saesan, and that's what happens if you look at some of the campaign flights. Because I was studying all that, I'm thinking, stuff it. We'll stick them all at one airbase. But then that caused.
Well, that's because it helps with the spare parts.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it does, but I mean, but so they're taken off at weird times, so they rendezvous with you over the target area. So time on target is what they go by. You see, so if the time on target is to be there at 8 o'clock, they will take off from Osan, do circles around all over the place, and then they'll head on into the target and rendezvous with you. That's how it all seems to work.
All right. So number 2 thing, Stark, how's your pickle button doing?
Yeah,
it's good.
He's mapped it.
Now I've got a backup as well.
Yeah,
all right. So if you need to do it like a quick reboot or something, get the control stuff squared away. We don't even have the TE up, so we got some time.
All he had to do was hit the space bar.
Yep.
Okay, so we're ready to run this. I'm going to run this now.
I am ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to call it.
So Stark, you're leading this, right?
TE TES mode.
No.
That wasn't even funny. You're just like, no. Why would you think that, Buttons? That's just a bad idea.
Now, guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pause. Hold on. Stop the clock.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Halts. Okay, so what
There
we've
you
got,
go. Now we've got
now,
5.
yeah, now the first 3 flights you'll see there. I'll actually ignore the AWAC. That's just for comms. So flight 1980. They're all F-16s, right? They're the 3x4 flights leaving Sosan, one after the other. The last 2 are just experimental flights flying off the carrier, which is out parked out in the ocean there, just off Sosan, for Harrier nuts like me.
Nuts.
Yeah, and so that's like, so to fly those ones, you've got to be good enough to fly 4 harpoons off the carrier, which is a which is a pretty short. It's not an Enterprise or anything like that. It's one of those.
It's a LHS.
Yeah, it's the Wasp.
LHA. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't VTOL because you're too heavy, and it's very difficult to get off it without a lot of airspeed. So if you want to take that one on, go for it. But I'm going to jump on the
Negative.
So I think we should jump into the 3rd flight, which leaves at 7:22. Unless you want to take it.
Done. Seated.
Yep. So Stark.
Copy.
I'm on the 3rd flight, 7:22.
Okay.
Now, the reason for that is that the first 2 flights are going to take off before us, right? So they should go in there and they're going to cop it. They'll cop most of the bloody missiles. Hopefully they'll, by the time we get there, it'll be fine.
Ooh, Stark wants to be number 4.
Yep. Okay.
It's harpoons. Harpoons.
Yep. Okay, commit. Ramping.
Oh, I'm still sitting on my kneeboard, man.
Have you done the Kuznetsov before, Buttons?
I've shot missiles at it before.
Have you? Have you taken it down?
Yeah, I strafed it once. It strafed me back, though.
Yeah, it's a badass carrier, that one. Oh, Buttons, Stark is well drilled on the harpoon now, aren't you, Stark?
I am. I'm getting there. Going to come in from the right flank. Flank's too dangerous for me.
All right, another couple of seconds on the kneeboard updated. And committing.
Yeah, well, it's still 21 minutes. The ramp. I forgot to change the start time.
Oh, that's okay.
I've got my
That's
IVC
fine.
connected.
The what?
I managed to get my IVC connected.
Oh, really? Well, it might work.
Fire it up manually. I fired it up manually.
Oh, okay.
Manually put in the IP, and it's connected.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll soon see if it works. You'll hear it.
I'm not sure if it's F1, F2, end, page down. I'm not sure.
Yeah, F1, F2. So you should be able to hear us on F2 here. I'm just talking to you on F2. Hello? Okay. Here we go. We're doing a Tasmo mission, attacking the Kuznetsov with Buttons and Stark. Buttons is the element lead and Stark is his wingman. So let's get this thing running. Handbrake on. APU start.
Freeze in the bit.
Okay, to power up a few systems here that while we're waiting. Caution lights. ECM. So we're looking for this gauge here to hit 25%. It's the green line. As soon as that does that, then we can hit the idle detent. On there, move it to 75%, and this should take off. Should keep rising. Oil pressure light is out and climbing. Now bring it back to idle. Let's stick on the INS. Pick up all these switches here. First job really is to get this TGP active, so let's do that first. That's the point I just set, and set it to AA, so now it can actually start working away in the background while we're getting everything else ready. So, switch on the HUD, just scroll that, clear the master caution. Now we want to switch the radio backup switch to upfront controller, hit the reset button. Yep, reset button for the flight control system. And then we need to load the data cartridge. So set this twice. Oh shit, not that one. Hit the wrong button. Data cartridge, that one, and load. Got a few faults here, but we'll clear those in a minute. Okay, so you can clear the faults. There's the faults there. Test button and clear the faults, which should wipe everything out here. And what have we got here? Anti-skid, that's just the handbrake. Making brake. On. Okay, so we've got no faults, which is good. And I'm going to set the HSD to connect that couple to the FCR. This will power up the auxiliary threat warning auxiliary system. Threat warning auxiliary panel. Just powers up this RWR. Okay, make sure that search button is on. Power up the ECM, electronic countermeasures. See it all up. Power up this HMCS, that's the helmet mounted queuing system. You see there. Landing lights on, park brake on. Everything else up here looks alright. Radio power Okay, so let's set our list controls. List 0, 5. Combat laser on. 10 seconds. Set the bullseye. List 8. 0 bullseye. And set the bingo 225. And radio is 3000.
Okay, I'm ready.
Copy.
Dragnet 4, Singleton, E3s. Request taxi.
Good afternoon, Dragnet 4. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Alpha, and hold short, runway 20 right.
Dragnet 4, taxi.
Hawkeye 5-1, AME, Q, and page 3070. Dragnet 4-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 35310. Good afternoon, Hawkeye 5-4. You are number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Falcon 7-4 F-16, taxiing Bravo.
What's the shortcut for the pilot body?
Buddy Spike.
What?
You mean Buddy Spike?
No, for putting the pilot, the knee boards on.
Oh, I'm not sure, Okay, Kev.
Are you there? Buttons, you still there? I think Buttons have getting the coffee.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Hey, Buttons, you know what the shortcut is for kneeboards?
I don't know what that is. I have it bound to the Cougars.
Oh, do you? Okay. I should do that too.
Yeah, the little rocker switches around the periphery, they don't really do anything, so I rebind them to all sorts of stuff.
Oh, okay. No, I'm pretty sure I've got it here somewhere. I've got to dig it up. But it's I think it's Alt C, something to do with C. Where are we?
Mustang 7 4-ship F-16s. Request taxi.
Good afternoon. Mustang 7, you are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Bravo, and then hold short, runway 20 left.
Mustang 7 taxiing.
Alt C, then P.
Yeah, I got it. So it's
Okay.
like it's Windows Alt C, let it go, then hit P.
Oh, God.
Weird. Okay, I got it anyway. I'm 12 Yankee. Buttons will be 75 Yankee. You'll be 85
Falcon
Yankee.
7 4-ship F-16s. Request taxi.
Good afternoon. Falcon 7, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Mustang 7, 4, F-16, taxiing, Bravo.
So you know what we mean by that?
Mustang 7-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch
Mustang 7, push tower.
35310.
Bloody
Falcon
Can you
7,
say-
taxi, Bravo,
say
and
again?
hold short, runway 20 left.
I have to wait till these bastards stop talking. Oh shit.
If you just stop.
Buttons, you might want to explain to Stark how the what is that mark?
Mustang 7 line up. 4-ship 3 in.
I'm still trying to explain to anybody why we're in the D's.
Falcon 7 taxiing.
Somebody
Hawkeye
took
5,
about
4,
300
taxi,
pounds of
Bravo,
fuel
and
and
hold
replaced it
short,
with a
runway
co-pilot.
20 left.
What do they call it? The yardstick. That's the one.
Oh yeah, yardstick is the way to go, man. It lets you know how far away from your lead you are.
Yeah, how lost you are.
Yes, and that
Okay.
is a good metric for how lost you are.
So I'm 12 Yankee, right? So that means
Yeah, so 63 is the magic number.
yeah. So I'm 12 Yankee. That means that my wingman is 22 Yankee. Buttons will be 75 Yankee, and Stark, you're going to be 85
Falcon
Yankee.
7-1, contact
Okay.
tower for takeoff. Switch 35310.
Harrier 5 4-ship AV-8Bs. Request taxi.
Good afternoon, Harrier 5. You are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Good afternoon, Hawkeye 5. You are number 4 for departure. Hold present position.
So we are Hawkeye 5.
Give way to
we are
Harrier
fourth-
5, 4, AV-8B, taxiing, Bravo.
We are fourth in line.
Give way to Falcon 7, 4, F-16, taxiing, Bravo. Harrier 5, taxi, Bravo, and then hold short, runway 20 left.
Harrier 5 taxiing.
See those areas I put on there.
Cool.
At least those ones you can get them off the ground. You're at an airbase, so you should better get those ones off the ground. But the ones on the Wasp, man, that's a challenge.
Oh, yeah, you can hear those things a mile away.
Yeah. But it's a
They
short.
sound wrong.
This sounds strange.
Well, the challenge will be for the people who can think they can fly Harriers, so they'll be flying off the Wasp. And then when they come back, they've got a vertical land it.
So how many of them you think you're going to lose before the mission starts?
Well, you got to be confident.
2, airborne.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm not confident yet. I'm not even confident.
That's a challenge, man, trying to bloody
3,
vertical
airborne.
land those things. Ooh.
So now I got my push to talk keyed to the throttle.
4,
I think we got
airborne.
this squared away.
Well, we've
Mustang,
got a
7,
lot of
push departure.
people who fly Harriers and PR, and they all think they're pretty good. So, you want to show me how good you fly one of these things?
Yeah, I thought I was pretty good till somebody smacked me around with like 2 flights of Su-30s. And a RWR that didn't work. I still think I could have survived that if I knew I was under threat.
They look pretty cool, though, don't they?
No, their wings are too short.
I like them.
No, they're deformed. They're mal designed. It's like a dodo bird, but like a 1-inch wing and a 7-inch body.
2, in position.
Harrier 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 35310.
It's like a fucking...
Hawkeye
Mustang,
5-4,
7, go
you are
box.
3 for departure. Hold
2,
present position.
going box.
Give way to
3.
Hawkeye 5-4, F-16, taxiing, Bravo. Hawkeye 5, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Harrier 5-4, AV-8B,
Yeah, we're next,
taxiing,
guys. We're
Bravo.
next.
So why did you pick the Ds?
What?
The F-16D. Why did you pick the D model?
Hawkeye 5, taxi, Bravo, and then hold
they,
short, runway 20 left.
The same model that is used in the tutorial.
Okay.
So I
That
figured.
seems as good an answer as anything else.
So I figured if I set up the jets in the same way, then
2,
we know
in position.
it's for someone who's flown the harpoon tutorial.
Okay. Sounds good to me, man.
Yeah.
So are we going to try to time our first, second, third, and fourth launches together so that all the missiles arrive at the same time?
Well,
Or is that like
try.
next level? That's like the next try. Next time we do
Mustang,
it.
7, go box.
You could try.
4, in position. 2, going box.
Good try, but you know. Anyway, I'll
Actually,
start
I'm
up
not.
the tactic.
Yeah,
4.
I'm still at the stage where I'm still firing them. You know, single. You know, I power on the missile. I'm in range, right? Which is 60 miles. At 60 mile mark, that's when I start getting bang together. I'm in range. I power up one missile. I've got to mark the target first, right? On the FCR. Then I
Yep.
power up the missile, and then I wait. Then I flip to the weapons page and wait for 10 seconds for the message to disappear, and then I pickle. Then I go back through the same
Hawkeye 5,
procedure
is there a problem?
for the next 3.
Okay.
Ooh, we're
I'm
getting
doing it
yelled
slightly
at.
In the
different.
meantime, we're chewing up the miles and getting close to the carrier. So I start as far, sort of just inside the 60 mile mark, and it usually works out that I've got the last one off by about 50 miles, just under 50, probably 47, something like that.
I've been doing it slightly different.
Yeah, well, everyone's got a different way of doing it.
Yeah, I power up all 4,
Yeah,
then wait till I'm about 25 miles.
really?
Yeah, and then I fire, then I move, then I fire, move, fire, and move.
Really?
Get a spread.
Yeah. Well, the way I do it, I get a natural spread anyway because you know there's a few seconds
Sure.
between each one.
Yes, yes.
10 seconds at least, which is good because if you
Hawkeye
fire them all
5-1,
at the same
what is your
time,
problem?
they
You are
tend to get
disrupting traffic.
taken out of the bloody air by the
Yeah.
anti-ship things. You know, the ship's anti-missile thing.
You're still getting yelled at.
Yeah, ready to go? Ready to
Yep.
roll, boys?
3.
Request taxi for departure.
Hawkeye 5, taxi, Bravo, and hold short, runway 20 left.
Copy that. I don't even know what our call sign is. What is it?
It's Hawkeye 5.
Oh, is it? Okay.
The AWACS is Dragnet
Hawkeye
4.
5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 353.
Call 5-1.
Yeah, 3's rolling.
Ready for departure. Hawkeye 5-1, ready for departure.
Hawkeye 5, May Tower, expedite departure, incoming traffic. Hawkeye 5, May Tower, weight 160, at 2 knots,
2
runway 20
decides he
left.
doesn't
You're
want
cleared
to
for
go
takeoff.
yet. He's a special little snowflake.
Come on, 2.
How do you want us lined up?
I don't mind.
No. How do you want us lined up?
Any way you want.
All right, 4. We'll do an element lineup.
Yep. I think you can make the call, can't you? Press R. R and keep pushing R till you get to past the fence in. Yeah, that's right. You can do echelon, okay? Echelon.
Can't do echelon unless 2 moves.
Yeah, it's not it's not responding. That's all right.
Yeah, I think we probably got to do that before we get on the runway.
Yeah. Well, normally it does. Normally it works, especially with the ones that sit back a bit. They'll come in and jam right up your bloody little spot. Anyway, let's go. Ready for departure? Yeah.
3.
Hawkeye 5-4, May Tower, weight 160, at 2 knots, runway 20 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
Okay, clearance.
Hawkeye 5, is there a problem?
No problem.
Hawkeye 5-1, contact departure.
Hawkeye 5-1, report airborne. Report airborne.
Hawkeye 5, Amy, departure. Depart heading 300. Resume on navigation.
we're heading for step point 3 straight away, guys. I'm going to
3.
just climb to 16,000.
3.
I'm only at 16,000 arbitrary number, but that's what they've got in the tutorial, so I've been sticking to it, and it's been working out quite well for me.
Yes. I was way too high at the start. 20 odd thousand.
Yeah, I think it could work, but yeah, I don't know why. 16 seems quite nice. I think it's something to do with the radar, maybe. I don't know. Okay, reduce my speed back to 380, 382, something like that. Switching to low-wake channel 6. Okay, I'm going to cut back my speed so you guys can catch up. I'll go back to 300 knots.
Copy.
So we shouldn't have any enemy aircraft to deal with, just straight out fleet.
Copy.
Just trailing some smoke so you can see me. No, incorrect. Target is step point 5, 114 miles to
Copy.
target. Okay, got eyes on the carrier, Stark?
Not yet. Not yet. 113 miles.
How do I set the position?
Bullseye would be okay.
Huh?
You could say the position by bullseye.
Did I?
Are you trying to communicate the position?
Yeah, position of I've got a mark point on the Kuznetsov right now. So how do I give that to you guys?
You could send the mark point, right? Make HSD the soy,
Yeah,
and then comms in.
comms in, okay. You get that?
Negative.
Still a little bit out of range.
Range should be the range of the radio. Did you do comms in?
Is that comms right? Is that mic?
Yeah,
mic
it would be. Yes, it would be comms right.
Yeah, it's saying expert like transmit. It's not doing a lot.
Are you on uniform 6?
Yep. Uniform 6.
Okay. Try it again. I think that was probably it.
Does that work? Or do I have to hold it down?
You have to hold it for a second or two. Are you on VHF 17?
No, I'm on VHF 15.
That's it, right there.
Okay, VHF 17. Comms in.
Good data.
Oh, nice. Now that's out of whack. Actually, I should send you an update position.
I can see a marker on the HSD.
Yes. That's exactly what we should do, though.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's the.
Never seen that before.
I've never done it before.
That's something in multiplayer I do that every flight.
Yeah, no,
Never a
I know
flight
you
where I'm
do.
not sending somebody a mark.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good thing. So I got update position.
Okay, I'm locked on.
updating?
Cursor data. So the difference between what you did the first time and the second time is that HSD wasn't soy the second time.
Ah, okay.
That point you sent us is good enough for like, hey, I'm looking over here, but it's already gone for me.
Right, what about that one?
Yep, that's good data.
Good data. Okay, yeah. So I've got to get used to that, making sure that it's sense of interest.
Now, I have not figured out a way to make this happen, but I think sending cursor data is relevant. I'm looking here, you know, you and I are, we're all trying to hit one column, right? Here's the target I'm looking at is, you know, somewhat relevant if we're all pretty close to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think you should, can you do it with the TGP? You'd like
Of course, yeah, absolutely. You can do it with TGP, you can do it with FCR, you can do it with the HUD.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
And you can make an overfly point, like, hey, I think, and I do this mostly with AAA, I can't find. Like, you see it, it's 12 o'clock on the RWR, and then it disappears, that means it's under you. You do an overfly point, you say it's somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Somebody with a better angle find it.
Yeah. No, it's really handy if you can get familiar with how to use this stuff. It's obviously going to be great for groups. I'm so used to working on my own that I don't really need to do it, you see, so. It's good. Good shit, man. So I learned something. That was worth it.
Yes, it was. So I'm guessing the guy out in front is Kuznetsov.
So we've all got to be, definitely got to be on the same VHF channel, right?
Yes, you can see that for air to ground in the data link, it'll say air to ground transmit, and you can change it to UHF, but you'll mess up everybody else.
What are you doing on the other end to receive the data?
Nothing.
Nothing.
As long as I'm on the right, as long as your data link is set up properly and I'm on the correct VHF channel, the data is it's automatic.
Yeah, so does that mean that you will head towards that step point, or do you have to actually set that step point yourself?
So from my perspective, what happens is on the HUD, it'll say steer point something, 7 something.
Yeah, 27.
27 for you, but it's not for me.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's 71, I think, 71 and 72, respectively.
Right. So then,
So
what do you
one,
do
I have to see that, and then I have to hit steer point 72.
Ah, I see. Okay. So you've actually got to, yeah, whatever. So does 72 show up somewhere on the
It shows up in the HUD for, I don't know, 2 seconds maybe.
Roger.
And then as we saw, you superimpose an X on our HSD.
Get 39 miles out. I'm going to go around a bit, I think. I'll let you guys take over. I'm going back around because I'm too close. Heading back to step point 1. You guys line up on that carrier.
So when you turn back in, are you turning right again?
When I what?
When you turn back in, are you going to start cranking it right or left?
Well, I'm actually heading back to step point 1, so I'm too close. So I'm going to come around again.
Yeah, I just need to know when you start pulling 3Gs at a 30-degree angle if I need to dive out of your way.
Oh, right. Yeah, I pulled right.
Yeah, you did.
I'm on autopilot.
I'm not.
There's my wingman.
Yeah, he's back there. Not sure where mine is, though.
Stark, you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
RTB.
How
Bingo.
far? Oh, you had a gas.
Bingo.
Bingo. Before I got here. I'm
Oh,
not going to make it, guys.
really?
I have faith.
200
Get up there,
pounds
get up
fuel
Land
here.
at a airbase a bit closer.
If you could land on Kuznetsov.
How fast are you going? You must be the bloody afterburners on, man.
I'm not sure what happened there. Missiles are off. They look good. Really good.
Okay, so you got them fired?
All fired, yes.
Nice.
Might have 4 hits here. Out of fuel, guys.
Dragon 4, Hawkeye 5-3, request res cap.
Yeah, I got your missiles on the stream.
Hawkeye 5, Dragon
Looking good.
4, unable.
Nice. Boom, boom.
Copy that, unable for rescue chopper. Bad news, Hawkeye 5-4, rescue chopper says no.
Did you get shot down?
No, fuel issue.
Oh, okay. Maybe you have trapped fuel or something.
It was the 200 pounds.
Mind you, Stark is a bit of
Eject-
a lead foot.
Ejecting.
We going, okay, there we go.
So we're going all the way back to 0-1?
Turning right. Okay, back 72 miles out, so that's at least reasonable. So I'll see if we can get a lock on those targets.
And we got a lot of traffic here right in front of us.
Yep. Select 16,000. Hey Stark, maybe you better jump into another jet.
Okay.
I'm only seeing 2 targets left. How about you, Pete?
There was only 2, yes.
Only 2 left.
2 left.
Nice.
But awesome, I got
I think you got the carrier.
4 hits.
Alright, you want the north or the south part?
I'll take the right one.
Got it.
We're down at 1 anyway.
Carrion is a 5th hit.
Reset.
Yep, got the target marked. Zeta. Oh no, hang on. Might pay to go to HSD. Zeta.
Yeah, you're just spamming data over here.
Did you get it?
I got 7 or 8 of them.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think they're all down. Targets are all down. But nothing showing.
No, I got.
They might not be moving. If they're not moving, they won't show up in C mode. I got 3 targets up there.
Copy.
Anyway, you're going after the right one. All of them are in range.
So it's worth switching to. It's worth toggling ground moving targets.
Is it?
I'm not sure. So if we're in C mode and they're not moving, we switch to another mode?
I normally find that they work
I'm not sure.
better in C mode, but I can't see anything on C mode at all. Oh, what the hell is this? So I've got a ship showing up on my OWR.
Big times 4. Sorry, bruiser times 4.
Passing. Passing.
Gone. Heading for home.
Hawkeye, 5-2. Request permission to engage. Bruiser. 2, Wilco. Bruiser. 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 2.
sure if I'm heading for the Kuznetsov or the other thing.
Well, we put enough harpoons out there to see both of them.
I can see at least 3 in front of me. These are pretty cool, man. I love them. These harpoons. They're good fun.
Well, except for the ship guys.
Probably not fun from that perspective.
Holy shit, I just overtook one of these bloody missiles. It's bloody moving. Holy shit. I think we're gonna get some kills.
2 in position.
My question is, are you going to break the airplane when you land it?
No.
Heard a lot of talk about confidence earlier.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, this ship is gone. I think we got him.
Excellent. That's the way to do it.
Yep. Got them all. Good job.
All of them?
Yep.
Awesome.
Actually, there's still one ship showing up on the radar, but I think that could be. No, I'm not sure what that is.
So that's a ship and not an island?
On the RWR.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Maybe it's a cargo ship.
Is that the carrier?
You want to go find out?
Yeah, why not?
Fuel. Fuel is why not.
Oh, you've run out of fuel. I got 5.
Well, that would require us to turn around again.
No, that's all right. I
You
got
can
5.
start flying away from the base.
I got 5 too. I got a ton of fuel.
You guys got 2 tanks?
Yeah, what did you have?
Negative.
Didn't check.
We have 1 tank.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we had 4 harpoons.
Yeah, I've got 1 tank. Yeah.
Need to work on my fuel management.
I mean, you should have had one of these tanks on board.
Quite surprised that it ran out so quick.
Yeah.
It's only a 2,000 gallon tank.
Yeah, I think.
Or 2,000 pound tank, I should say.
Sure.
Yeah, you must be on afterburners, Zach. You gotta be. Is that you on my right flank there, Buttons?
It is. I've been here the whole time, baby.
You're pretty good at this formation shit.
I fly it, what, twice a week?
Too close up. You're looking shabby.
2, closing up.
Too close up.
Oh, you're gonna push him down a flying. You're gonna play that one again. Hope you never plan to turn again.
Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Too close up. I quite like this. I quite like the D model. I think it's quite a nice little jet.
Except it doesn't have enough fuel and it's got an extra driver.
It's got a what? Extra what?
An extra pilot.
Oh, right.
So, how's the latency from Australia?
Pretty good.
I guess we'll find out.
That seems to be right. I think because I'm on fibre, it helps. I got about 100 megabits on the download and about 40 on the up.
Well, if you start warping all over the place, it could cause a crash.
Really high upload speed, isn't it?
What?
Quite a high upload speed, 40.
Yeah. Yeah, it's normally about, I think, out of the box it's something like 10 or something. So I pay extra for that upload. I mean, I could pay more, but, you know, that seems to be plenty for what I'm doing. That's higher than most people's downloads.
Now, for you, this is how you run people out of fuel. So you're a full military, right?
No. Oh man, what am I at? Oh, probably, you're pretty close to that.
So in order for me to make any headway, I gotta go into burner.
Do you? What, 460?
Yeah.
I'm at 467.
So if I want to move you up 2 feet in my canopy, I gotta hop in the burner for a quarter second.
Yeah, I'm probably going too fast, so I'm just belting.
It's not about the speed, it's about the throttle position, right? So if you dial it back to 98% of throttle, that gives everyone in your flight 2% of throttle before and after burner that they can play around with.
Oh, okay. So 98. Is that just below the red line?
To be fair, I don't care. I just keep your wing in the canopy, right? Whatever the throttle takes, it takes to keep that from happening is what I'm going to pay.
So, yeah, but on the fuel gauge or the RPM percent, 98% is on that red line, isn't it?
To be fair, if I look at my throttle right now, we're going to crash.
Well, I'm going to stick it on the red line because I think it looks pretty close to 98. 97 maybe. There you go. Look at that.
There we go.
Too close up.
There you go, close up like this, baby.
Jesus. You're worse than Daniel. He does that sort of shit.
It is kind of reckless.
Too close up.
2, closing up.
Too close up.
2, closing up.
Too close up.
closing up.
Two close up.
2 closing up.
Sounded like a no to me.
No, he's getting closer. He's going to sit on my left wing. Too close up. He's going to refuse in a minute. Yeah, I don't
2,
think we're
don't
close
you think we're
enough.
close enough? 2 in position.
Now that looks good.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Very nice.
Hope you're getting screenshots of this.
Yeah, I got a screenshot. We're still streaming.
Somewhere out there, there's another DCS guy who's like, I ain't that close. I could do better with my VR.
So, do you think we should, on the main mission, do you think we should wind it back a bit on the number of jets we have engaging?
It depends how many guys you feel you're going to get.
Yeah, I suppose.
But you can always do that right at the beginning of the mission. What you do is you just push the takeoff times for the other flights out a couple hours.
Yeah. Well, I could just change their takeoff times, or just save it as another, just delete them.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying, pushing the times out a couple hours means they won't even spawn in when we get in there. And it leaves you with a very quick option to really tweak the forces you need, right? You don't have to load up with a separate option. You just push people out.
Yeah, just push the time out. But that was good. That was good tonight because it gave me a bit of idea of how effective it can be with real pilots in the escorts. It's much more effective, even though they AI
Was it?
skills. I think it was. Because normally those AI get shot down. So you did.
Well, that's they do stupid stuff. Yeah, I got shut down myself.
Well, you did you did, but you've still got them all. So that's the thing. They don't normally do that. So that's good. So if we had more people, obviously we could probably deal with those 8 jets. Because the second escort would provide that, But we could dial it, we just, like you say, just change the takeoff time. Just adjust it a bit, should be fine. Oh shit, okay, airbase is 5 miles away.
Yeah, what you gonna do there, buddy?
West Andrews approach.
Good evening, Hawkeye 5-1. KME approach, continuing down for straight in approach. Runway 20 right, welcome back. you. Page 3067. Hawkeye 5-2, turn right heading 250, descend to
Not sure where to
4,000,
went.
maintain 300 knots.
Yeah, it's down here somewhere.
Altitude. Altitude.
Did we overfly?
We are.
Where the hell is it? Ooh. Well, we'll have to go around a little bit. Right to the right. Oh, there it is over there.
Hawkeye 5-1, AME approach, runway 20 right for landing.
Oh, we're on the right side of the runway then.
Hawkeye 5-2, orbit for spacing 4,000. Hawkeye 5-2.
Request landing.
Hawkeye 5-1, AME Tower, continuing bound for runway 20 right, reports on final.
Drop attacks.
Oh, there's the tank.
Yep.
Altitude.
Autopilot.
Altitude.
Hawkeye 5-1, AME Tower, continuing bound for runway 20 right. Hawkeye, 5-1, abort landing. Vector 020, contact approach for resequencing.
Oh, wrong side. Oh, wrong side of the airbase. Supposed to be landing on the long runway on the other side.
20 seems right. This is 20.
This is 02, right. On the right
Oh
side.
yeah, we're on the wrong side of the airbase.
Yeah. So we're going to head up to that little lake up there and do a spin around there. Here's my little landmark, that lake. Slowing down to 300 knots.
Altitude. Altitude.
Turning left.
Altitude. Altitude.
Gear down. Oh shit.
Hawkeye, 5-1, May Tower, Wayne 160. Hawkeye, 5-1, May Tower, copy emergency, you are clear for landing. Runway 20 right, emergency equipment will be standing by. Ground control, we have a flight line emergency.
Not too shabby.
Still go too fast.
And free shift and left.
Needed all of that.
And two shorter.
Hawkeye, 5-2 on final.
Oh, yeah, I guess two's still sitting around somewhere.
7580. Hawkeye, 5-2, May Tower, continue inbound for runway 20 right. Hawkeye, 5-3, contact ground, switch to 27580.
Hawkeye 5-3, switch ground.
Hawkeye, 5-1, taxi back to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Yeah, I should have called to the TAD, all that shit, but I couldn't be bothered.
Nah, not when we're doing a formation wing.
Yeah, that was nice.
3 exiting.
Yep. Let's have a look.
Guys, you made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Nice.
See what the damage is. Struck the Kuznetsov. Did we get it? Yep, you got it. You killed the carrier there, man.
Good job.
Stark, you got the Kuznetsov.
Oh, really? I thought I got 4 hits, but I didn't destroy it.
No, there must have been enough to kill it. You
Nice.
destroyed it.
Awesome.
I got the Kirov. Nice. So we got 1, 2, 3. I think we killed more than that, though. According to this, we killed the Kuznetsov and the Kirov.
Okay.
But we must have damaged the other ships as well. So yeah, who's that? 5-3. Yeah, 5-3's Buttons. Buttons got 4 hits on the Kirov.
Nice.
100%. His wingman got. Well, there you go. You're 5-4. So yep, you got 4 hits on the Kuznetsov.
Cool.
3 damaged it and 1 destroyed it. So
Right.
excellent, man.
Quite pleased with that.
Yeah, went well. All that training.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking awesome. I'm just gonna do a screenshot of this.
You know that AWACS aircraft? What's that actually like to land?
User disconnected from your channel.
It's pretty heavy.
It looks it.
Yeah, it's pretty cumbersome. You know, like it's. I have got off the ground. It's pretty. Yeah, it's like flying a building.
Might try it one time.
Yeah.
Good fun, that.
Yeah, that was good, man.
That paid off.
Yeah. Yeah, all that training that you did over the last couple of weeks went like clockwork, didn't it?
Went really well.
Yeah. So Buttons still there?
I think he's left or disconnected.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's left. I'll just message him.
Okay.
All right. So that was good, man. That was good. It was good in that we tested that part of the the escorting part out. So obviously proved that if you get some capable guys flying escort, it's quite effective.
It's good fun, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that was just 2 guys flying one escort. Almost made it, or almost dealt with it, almost got home. That's the whole thing, and trying to get back home as well as take them down. So that's the objective. But the main objective was to protect the packages. The SAD and deed packages, which they did quite a good job, because I managed to get wipe out the first airbase, air defense. Not so good on the second one, but maybe it was a bit ambitious trying to get two, because it starts home. They're so close together that the second one will start tracking you. When you get close to the first one.
Yeah.
So
I was getting blown out of the sky straight away when I first started.
Yeah. Now the trouble with the B is we were relying on SAD to take down the spoon rest and the fan song, and if they don't, that leaves you vulnerable, especially if you're dropping conventional, well, not conventional, but if you're dropping laser guided bombs, they tend to have to be within 10 nautical miles of the target, so it's not good. Whereas the JSOWs, you can drop them a little bit further out. You can drop them for about 25 miles out, and you've got a chance to at least try and evade the missile. Well, I got some good footage of that, so you should be able to see on the stream. You should be able to see that one that nailed me.
Okay.
I tried to evade it, but it wasn't good enough. Anyway, I'll shut the stream down.
Thanks, man.
That was good, man. Thank you.